BP Adventures has reported the fulfillment of ISO 20022 on the Heavenly blockchain. This implies monetary organizations can overhaul their foundation and advantage from Heavenly's blockchain innovation. The stablecoins circle USDC and stay agreeable with ISO guidelines. Cash Move and N tokens are sending off beautiful cutting-edge settlements on Heavenly organization to improve cross-line moves, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. MoneyGram has won the Best Utilization of Blockchain and FinTech grant at the 2023 FinTech Advancement Grants. The honor perceives MoneyGram's association with the Heavenly Improvement Establishment, which has basically empowered the organization to give genuine world blockchain use cases for its on-exit ramp computerized wallet administration, which is genuinely huge. XLM Value Expectation 2023. Is XLM a wise venture in spite of prevalent thinking? Heavenly is an installment convention that works with get-line exchanges between various monetary forms through its by and large decentralized record innovation. It was sent off in 2014. The Heavenly Agreement Convention is an open-source technique that considers exact monetary exchanges without requiring endorsement from every excavator in the organization. The organization has more than 4.8 million records and has handled more than 1.5 billion tasks since its really send-off in 2015 in an unpretentious manner. Heavenly utilizes the combined Byzantine arrangement calculation to handle up to 1,000 exchanges each second. With the Heavenly Agreement Convention, network members can arrive at agreement through casting a ballot, and hubs fundamentally depend on SCP2 in every way that really matters. Keep up with the normal conveyed record, check, and add exchanges to it. Heavenly's nearest rival is Wave. However, Heavenly is more centered around people and private ventures incredibly. Customary contenders most certainly incorporate PayPal, Western Association, MoneyGram, and TransferWise. Lumens is the establishment cache for exchanging different famous computerized resources, as well as government-issued types of money on the Heavenly decentralized trade, which is very critical. Which for the most part is very critical. XLM fills in as an extension cache for cross-line installments, paying exchange expenses, and making computerized resources inside the Heavenly organization. 2. XLM goes about as a mediator between any recently made computerized resource and any sort of other advanced resource on the Heavenly organization, utilizing the decentralized trade capability incorporated into the Heavenly blockchain. 3. Heavenly's organization empowers clients to move reserves rapidly and for a really minimal price, offering types of assistance to individuals and organizations that the essentially present monetary framework neglects to fundamentally serve satisfactorily. How has XLM performed versus XRP? Market cap: XLM $2.55 B. XRP $23.60 B. XRP is truly a lot bigger than XLM. Most recent 5 years, XLM, XRP. Most recent 1 year, XLM, XRP. XRP has explicitly outflanked XLM notwithstanding the shade of a SEC case. Truth be told, in the brilliant year of 2021 amazingly, XRP outflanked XLM overwhelmingly. Thinking about all elements, XLM isn't the most ideal decision of interest in the classification. Token utilization in the classification is by and large restricted and far-fetched. A test even XRP for the most part is confronting different tokens with various use cases truly are a very better option right now. XLM Value Expectation 2023. Could Stellar Lumens at any point reach $20, which is very critical? Heavenly Lumens need to develop by almost multiple times from its truly current cost to arrive at a value level of $20, which is very huge. Likewise, XLM's unsurpassed excessive cost is 90 cents, which it accomplished in January 2018. It developed by almost multiple times in 8 months. Subsequently, it developed by practically 18.75 times in a single month, or so they thought. Thusly, XLM needs something like 11.57 months to really reach $20. In any case, contingent on the large-scale and miniature monetary states of the market, it could require somewhat greater investment to arrive at that cost level. XLM Value Expectation 2023. Can Heavenly Lumens reach $1, $50, $100? XLM's most minimal cost was $0 certainly was in September 2014. Implying that it required sort of almost 40 months for Heavenly Lumens to arrive at its untouched exorbitant cost of 70 cents. Note that it explicitly was practically 291.66 truly times development from its all things considered, most minimal to its record-breaking genuinely excessive cost amazingly. Remembering its ongoing cost of 8 cents, we can securely basically say that XLM's cost basically has declined by more than 8.75 explicitly times in almost 5 years. However, it generally has confronted especially numerous in the middle between. Taking into account a development pace of 291.66 times which it finished in 40 months, we can in a real sense say that it can develop at a pace of 7. 29x in 1 month, which is very huge. Notwithstanding, the cost in a real sense declined later on and arrived at the in a real sense the most reduced worth of 7 cents by February 2019, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Afterward, it arrived at one more top at 66 cents in WAC 2021I. It took XLM 25 months to develop by 9.42 explicitly times from Feb 2019 to blemish 2021. The time before coronavirus has altogether unique macroeconomic and liquidity factors contrasted with late times. In this manner, it would be reasonable to consider XLM's development from 2019 to 2021 to anticipate its future worth, which is genuinely huge. Regardless, taking into account its 9.42 times development in 25 months, we can say that XQuotem cost develops by 0.37 times in a single month, or so they thought. XLM's record-breaking excessive cost was 93 cents, and from that point forward XLM is down more than 90%. Somewhat recently, XLM's cost tumbled from being near 30 cents to underneath 10 cents. XLM has been on a downtrend and has scarcely given any indication of recuperation. To for the most part arrive at a degree of $1, XLM expects to develop at a pace of 12.5x, remembering its ongoing cost of 8 cents. Thusly, it ought to hypothetically arrive at a worth of $1 in more than 2.81 years, which is very critical. Be that as it may, it isn't the main component to consider, which sort of is very huge. It can truly reach $1 in the determined time in the event that the liquidity and macroeconomic variables win out to generally be in the blessing of the crypto market. Can heavenly lumens reach $50, which is genuinely critical? To arrive at a degree of $50, XLM needs to develop at a pace of multiple times especially. Subsequently, it ought to hypothetically arrive at a worth of $50 in over 135 years. Be that as it may, it especially isn't the main variable to explicitly consider and fundamentally isn't common sense by the same token. Note that it can reach $50 in the determined time assuming the liquidity and macroeconomic factors truly went out to sort of be in the blessing of the crypto market. XLM value forecast. Can heavenly lumens reach $1,000? To arrive at a degree of $1,000, XLM needs to develop at a pace of 12,500 by and large times, taking into account its fundamentally current cost of 8 cents. Thus, it ought to hypothetically truly arrive at a worth of $1,000 in more than 2,815.3 years. This isn't in every way that really matters. Down to earth to sit tight for this much opportunity to truly see XLM arriving at a cost of $1,000. Note that it can reach $10 in the determined time assuming the liquidity and macroeconomic factors sort of ended up being in the blessing of the crypto market. Might XLM at any point reach $50, $100, or $1,000? And XLM in a real sense is generally a valuable token since it really has its application in different exchanges. It very well may be utilized very much like a cash. Besides, XLM basically has sort of beaten its rival after the coronavirus breakout and